Hi all, I am Karthik Sajeev and welcome to a new video of Kerala State Civil Service Academy. In this video, we will be discussing about some probable areas and questions that you may expect for the upcoming 2023 UPSC Mains Examination General Studies 1 paper. These are prepared based on the previous year question papers, syllabus analysis and current affairs. So, let's begin. As you all know, the General Studies 1 paper consists of 3 subjects: History, Society and Geography. In History, we have Ancient Indian History, Medieval Indian History, Modern Indian History, Post-Independence Consolidation and World History. Moving to Ancient Indian History, some of the focus areas are Indus Valley Civilization, Mauryan administration, Gupta period and major South Indian kingdoms, their art, architecture and literature. In this slide, we will discuss about some of the probable questions that may be asked for the upcoming mains examination. Explain the emergence of various forms of paintings during the ancient India. Describe socio-economic conditions prevailed during the Harappan civilization. How did the Hellenistic trends influence Buddhist art and architecture in India? Discuss the status of women and their literary contributions during Sangam period. Mention the significance of Dravidian style of temple architecture. Elucidate how present day Indian scripts have evolved from ancient times. Coming to medieval Indian history, the Delhi Sultanate, Mughal period, Vijayanagara Empire and Maratha administration are very important, including their art, architecture and literature contributions. Here we can find some of the probable questions. Urbanization gained momentum in medieval India after the establishment of Delhi Sultanate. Do you agree? Explain with respect to various socio-economic and administrative changes brought by different dynasties of Delhi Sultanate. Second question, the Bhakti movement provided an impetus for the development of various regional languages in India. Discuss. Third question, explain the contributions of Mughals to art and architecture in medieval India. Last question, mention the salient features of administration of Chhatrapati Shivaji, who spearheaded the rise of Marathas in 16th century. When it comes to modern Indian history, the colonial administration, the rise of national movement, contributions from different sects of society, individuals, etc. are very important focus areas. Let us see some probable questions based on these. First question, Richard Cowley Wellesley or the Marquess of Wellesley converted the British Empire in India to British Empire of India. Explain. Second question, what were the impacts of tribal uprisings in different parts of India to the cause of national awakening and freedom movement during mid-18th century? Third question, how much do you think the British rule has contributed to the socio-economic development of India? Fourth question, analyze the differences in the ideologies of Subhash Chandra Bose and Mahatma Gandhi in the struggle for India's freedom. You may expect some questions which may be analytical in form also. Now, moving on to post-independence consolidation and world history, you can expect questions ranging from 1 to maximum of 3. Here are some of the probable questions. First one, discuss the land reforms undertaken by India after independence and how it contributed to the development of our agriculture sector. Second question, to what extent NATO be held responsible for the Russian aggression against Ukraine? Do you think a new Cold War has started? Third question, what were the impacts of industrial revolution on the new world order? Fourth question, differentiate between the political philosophies of capitalism and socialism. Fifth question, how redrawal of national boundaries during decolonization contributed to the present day territorial disputes between countries across the world. Now, moving on to society, which is a very important subject in General Studies 1 paper, which has some overlapping topics in General Studies 2 paper, that is the social justice. Let us look into some of the probable questions from this part. With the population growth falling below the replacement fertility rate, how much do you think it affects India in reaping its demographic dividend? Second question, how much do you think Indian cities are prepared to handle environmental calamities in an era of climate change? Suggest effective measures for disaster mitigation in the wake of National Geospatial Policy 2022. Next question. Despite the benefits of gender diversity, women in India still face significant barriers when pursuing careers in technology. Do you agree? Give reasons and suggest measures for improving the same. Continuing with the society part, the question number 4 is caste system has been maligned and misused as an instrument of power play in India, often leading to exploitation and disruption of our social organization. Critically examine the factors responsible for recent rise in communalism with a focus on urban India. Fifth question, highlight the underlying spiritual, religious and cultural features of the Indian society that has remained unchanged over the millennia with examples. Sixth question, ghettoization of minorities has resulted in recent unrest in Manipur. Critically analyze this statement. Suggest measures to arrest the rise of regionalism in India's northeast. How can the rights of these tribal groups be protected? Seventh question. Despite remarkable reduction in poverty, as per the recent UNDP's Global Multidimensional Poverty Index, India has a long way to progress. Discuss. Moving on to the last subject in GS1, which is geography. It is similar to history, which is very wide in nature and hard to predict. So, here we will discuss about some of the areas that you need to focus before attending the mains examination. First question, despite 20% of the global millet production, India has not provided enough support to promote millet cultivation and consumption, resulting in their limited growth. Critically analyze. Second question, what are the challenges faced by sugar producing industries in India? If we don't address the chronic overuse of groundwater in sugarcane cultivation, India's agriculture sector will be at the risk of collapse. Elucidate. Third question, identify the distribution of major global reserves of critical minerals required for manufacturing electric vehicle batteries with their significance for energy transition. The fourth question is, what do you mean by polymetallic nodules? How significant is Ministry of Earth Science Deep Ocean Mission with respect to advancing the benefits of blue economy? Fifth question, what is an urban heat island? What are its causes and how it can be reduced? How it affect our climate? Sixth question, what is El Nino? How it affects global climate and weather pattern? Will it disrupt India's agricultural production, which is majorly dependent on the monsoon? Seventh question, explain the different types of soils in India, their distribution and characteristics. So friends, we hope it was a useful video. These are some of the focus areas that you need to identify before the examination. If you like it, please do share this video with your friends. Not forget to subscribe and comment. So that's all for today. We will meet in the next video. Till then, it's bye from Karthik Sajeev. Stay tuned. Thank you.